Hello. I hope you're having a fantastic whatever day it is for you. I have some super exciting packages to open related to my YouTube endeavor. So I thought I could open them and chat about a part of grief that I really did not expect. So if you are curious about either one of those things, stay tuned. Okay, so I want to share about how grief and being on this side of loss has had dire effects on my self-confidence. I talked a little bit about this in the video I posted with like initial lessons of grief, just about how everything feels so much harder and therefore I feel so much less capable. But things have evolved even since that video, which was a couple months ago. So yeah, I would say I used to be like a fairly confident person in that I believed I was, capable of whatever I set my mind to. So I had confidence in my capabilities and my work ethic. But I also used to be like fairly sure of myself and I liked who I was. So I feel like the way I showed up in the world was with confidence, and I also think a lot of it was having Tyler as my person, someone who I knew loved me wholeheartedly and who believed in me and who was always encouraging me. So losing him and losing that encouragement significantly has affected my self-confidence. Also, people say, when you lose someone closest to you, you lose a lot of yourself, like pieces of you die with them. And I definitely feel that's true. So it's kind of like, I don't really know who I am at this point, which leaves me feeling self-conscious and insecure a lot of the time, which really sucks when I've known a more confident version of myself, I'm trying to look at it like I'm still learning who I am on this side of grief, and I'm gonna be a lot different than I used to be, but this new version doesn't have to lack confidence and joy. So one of the things that is part of this new version of me is the self-expression and creativity that I've found in making YouTube videos. I have really enjoyed learning about this craft and learning how to edit videos and using different techniques and such. And because it's one of the few things that excites and inspires me right now, I am leaning into it as much as I can. So I've decided to invest in a camera. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so up until this point, I've been using my iPhone 12 camera, which I'm using at this very moment, and applause for the iPhone, for real, because it's amazing quality. I did learn a camera setting that you can increase the quality of your videos to 4K, which is so awesome. So that's been great, honestly, but I wanted to step my game up a little bit. So I did some research and I purchased the Nikon Z30. There are so many cameras to choose from, and it quickly became very overwhelming because I don't know that much about cameras, so I wasn't sure which one to choose. But what ended up convincing me to go with the Nikon Z30 was a video from one of my favorite YouTubers that I've watched for years, Catherine Manning. She has made a ton of informative and educational videos about YouTube and SEO and like work efficiency, which I love. But she's also a sponsor with Nikon, and I really trust that she believes in the products that she sponsors. So with this camera being one of them, I was like, if it's good enough for her, it's gotta be good enough for me. So yeah, I'm excited to open it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I honestly don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna figure it out. So one of the things Catherine mentioned in her video, which I thought was a really good point and probably a good one for a beginner like me, is that this camera has a couple settings that you can preset, meaning there's like U1, U2, U3, and you can preset those for different lighting situations. So one in the sunlight, one at nighttime, and one for a different setting if you have another one that would be useful. But that way, I mean, I have a lot to learn about lighting. Like my last video literally took me an hour of windows open, windows closed, lights on, ring light off. Like I could not figure out the lighting, and I have a lot to learn. But once I do learn, and I'm excited to learn about it, then I can just have a presetting and I don't have to fidget with the settings again in that particular situation. So I'm really excited about that. It also has a screen that pops out and that you can turn. So like if I'm using it like facing me, I can see it, which is really useful because right now I'm using my iPhone on like the back side of the phone. So I can't tell what the camera's seeing right now. Hopefully I'm in view. I did test it, but that's a struggle. So this will be really helpful for that. I'm sure I have a billion things to learn about this camera, but it makes me really excited to learn about it and to be able to improve the quality of my videos. So that's fun. Okay, I also got a few accessories, of course, to go with it. So some of the things are a must. So I got some memory cards. Also, I saw this like memory card case, which felt, I don't know, it felt like professional. So I was like, yeah, I need one of those. And I need it to be rose gold, of course. But I am really excited to have this. So it's like, because I feel like memory cards are so easy to lose because they're so small. So this will hopefully help me keep track of them. Two other batteries because, you know, trying to look out for myself. And I guess this is the charger for it. And then I got a camera bag. I also was just realizing I did order like the mic that goes with it and a tripod, but that I guess didn't come yet. Okay, so I ordered this like cute little camera bag. I thought it was a little bit cuter than, you know, the other, just like the Nikon bags, but what do I know? Oh, and it came with like rain covers, which I thought was useful. Okay, so there we are. My cute little camera bag. Okay, so I've got a lot to figure out here, but I'm excited about it. But back to the confidence thing for a second. I think another big part of my concern around my self-confidence and something that's really stressing me out, besides the whole it being hard to work thing, still figuring that out. But another piece of it is that I know I eventually will have to open my heart and date again. Ugh, I don't even like thinking about it. I haven't dated since 2015 when I was in college and when I was confident. So although I'm nowhere near ready for that, I know I eventually want to be. And I don't want to show up with this much insecurity, you know? Like, I want to be able to put my best foot forward. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get myself back there, starting with leaning into the things I'm enjoying and trying to embrace this new version of myself. We'll see how it works out for me. I don't know, maybe I need like a glow up too for hot girl summer or something. Like a look good on the outside to feel good on the inside kind of thing. I don't know. If you're going through something similar or have gone through something similar, even a breakup, because I think there's a lot of similarities in the grief of that situation, because that's also like losing your person. So if you've experienced that, can you relate to this feeling of like being so self-conscious and insecure? Like, is a lack of self-confidence when you're newly single and rediscovering yourself common? I mean, I feel like it is, but I don't know. Send help. Any tips or advice is welcome. And stay tuned for future videos with bomb quality thanks to my new Nikon. I'm so excited about this. Yeah, we're gonna improve the quality of both videos and my confidence starting now. Okay, that's all for now. Sending light and love. Till next time.